Hi everyone, this video is going to be about kind of my story on how I got sick and what led up to all of it. It all started after graduating high school. Life was great. Kind of found out that, well, it started when I thought I was going to go to a local community college, and then found out that I was going to a community college up north with my sister and cousin. And I thought that was so great because I was just going to be with family going to school, and I thought that was the best thing in the world. And I just couldn't be any happier because I was going to be with family, and I love my family, so and especially my sister, that was just going to be the best thing in the world. We went there a little bit earlier in the time before school started, so sometime in August. So we went up there to find housing. We ended up finding a house. I ended up getting a job. And then shortly after, school started, and I ended up having 2 jobs. I worked at Target, and then I worked on my school campus. That was fun. I didn't get a lot of sleep. So kind of my schedule looked like it was just like waking up, going to work, and then going to school, and then going to work again, then coming home to sleep, and then starting it all over again. And then at that point, after that, it was pretty stressful, and then I guess my body couldn't take much of that anymore before it started to shut down. And then it all started with my body getting hematomas and petechiae. Hematomas are bruises with lumps on them, and the lumps are like rocks almost. So it's kind of like a blood clot on them. So that's kind of the easiest way to describe a hematoma. And then petechiae are like freckles, but red freckles that are all over your body. And that's what I ended up getting. And I went to a doctor. They didn't know what it was, so they ended up doing blood tests. And after the blood test, they ended up calling me back and telling me how to go to the emergency room. And then after a couple hours of being there, they finally told me I had cancer. And I ended up being at that hospital for a week, and a full week of minor chemo that they had before transferring me to City Hope, where we started my real aggressive cancer treatment. And that all started on October 20th, which I'm grateful for. But that was a tough time because I don't remember any of it or much of it. All I just have is pictures, and it's just a hard thing because I know my mom was there all the time, and family, and it's hard to think about. Getting a wish would not only just make me happy, it'll just kind of give me a day of not worrying, not thinking about hospital, not thinking about pills, not thinking about being sick, not thinking about chemo. And it's hard for people to understand, but it's tough because, like, you think, oh, it's not hard taking pills and stuff like that and doing it every day, but it catches up to you because you have to remember to do it. And then there's a lot of stuff that come into effect with it, like ordering pills, making sure you're taking them, going to the doctor's appointment, doing the blood test, talking to the doctors. It's a lot of stress on your body. And making my wish come true, that'll just kind of relieve all that stress that I have about that stuff. It'll just kind of clear my mind. It'll just kind of give me a day away from everything, and it'll just be a really good day of just no issues, I feel like it'll just be a day of cancer free. like a day, like if we went back in time and like we went back in time to like October 19th, like the day before I got sick. Like nothing like to one of those days where it was just a good day, it was just another day, a normal day, and just doing something fun for me instead of having to worry. Getting a wish is more mental than it is physical. It helps your mind more than it does physically, because they can just give you stuff and you can be happy about it, but it's the feeling that you get inside about, you know what, you're not thinking about being sick, you're actually being normal for once. And that's all I want. I just want to be normal. I'm tired of being different. I'm tired of being treated differently, looked at differently, having to do things differently, eating things differently. I just want to be regular like the rest of my family. I miss all of that.